Cold Mountain. I tell you, what can be said about Cold Mountain that can't be said about the world itself today? I mean, everything's going to shit. There's craziness about. Yeah. It's not just the wildlife you got to worry about up on Cold Mountain. Everybody's got a feud, a gripe, a complaint, property lines. Everything's got to be drawn in the right direction. Some folks say they own this part. Some folks say they own that. Some folks say they own the whole damn lake. And I have to argue with that point. I mean, you have to understand. It's a free world up here. Nobody owns anything. You just gotta live there. Now, periodically, you get groups of people that come out here to do their little summer hunting or winter hunting, whatever they want to do. They may stay year-round. They may just stay for a couple of months. Hell, they may just go camping. But they always come and go. These are the folks you gotta worry about. For the rest of the folks that live around Cold Mountain, every day is just another day. And what can I say? A day is a day in itself. I mean, when you think about it. And on any given day, you can run into any one of Mother Nature's delights. We've got moose up here. We've got bears. We've got rabbits. We've got chickens. You know, we've even got cougars up the higher parts of the mountains. They're mean little sons of bitches, let me tell you. We even got the occasional wild hog running around. And don't forget the brown bears and the black bears and the wolves. And the wolves. Let me tell you about the wolves. Wolves are horrible. They're mean. They're vagrants. They like to sneak up on you when you're not looking. Listen for the growl. Moose aren't much better, especially in the fall months. Usually they're friendly. They'll just run away from you. But during the fall, yeah, they might want to come say hi. Let's just say they're not going to need a ladder to get what they want from you. Yeah, true story. So what else goes on in Cold Mountain? Well, Cold Mountain's got a whole lot of different flavors of entertainment. You've got Mother Nature, of course, we talked about. It's also got 2 major lakes. Hey, can't beat that. You got 4 ponds, one of them's a major glacier runoff, whatever that is. People like to come get bottled water there. We let the city folk come in there. It's a good tourist attraction. Plus, they like to leave us donations. Actually, we kind of hold them at gunpoint and make them do it. Oh, yeah. Whole huge story made the news. Some reality TV company come down here and want to shoot a reality series down here about mountain men. But they're going to bring people into the mountain, you know, that weren't, yeah. They're actors. We volunteered to do it. We say, hey, man, film our lifestyle. Come put us on the big screen. Yeah, didn't work for Cleese and Joe Bob, I guess. Ain't going to work for us either. Anyway, we kind of ran them off. I think one of them got shot. Tried to sue us. Good luck. There ain't no mailing address out here on the mountain. Anyway, I digress. So, how did it all start? That's the real question. You go back about 120 years or so, and 5 major families purchased the mountain area. They divided it amongst them. And as they grew and passed on, they left it to their family. It just kind of kept going down there, trickling. Now, no one ever actually built out here. Actually, it wasn't until about 20 years ago people decided to start moving up here and actually putting down some houses. That's when kind of things got a little out of whack. You see, these 5 families, over that 120 years, those 5 generations, you might say, things got a little salty between some of them. Oh, yeah. That's where everything got kind of fun. I don't know how to describe it, but I guess it's kind of like the Hatfield McCoys. Oh, yeah. Bat shitting. So anyway, one of the families, the Jacoba families. The Jacoba families, man, they've been around for a while. They're kind of cool cats. They don't really mess with you unless you mess with them. I know they started building a shack up there not too long ago. I know it's taken them forever. All they do is sit around and meditate, singing Kumbaya and shit. I never understood that. I wasn't a peace man myself. I mean, I love the 60s and all for other reasons, but, give peace a chance. No, I'm good. That cougar doesn't seem to understand that motto, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep carrying my guns around here, guys. You guys stick with it. Kumbaya, my love. Kumbaya. So anyway, Jacoby's been around for quite a while. They kind of, run things, I guess. They're kind of the mediators, I want to say. However, they got some family members that come and stay on the property as well. See, the Jacoba kind of own that whole northwest part of the area of Cold Mountain. The northern west bank of the lake up there, the north part. Man, when you look from a map, kind of looks like a giraffe, but with 3 legs. Looks weird. Either that or, I don't know, man. A tail and, I don't know, wide load. I don't know, it's weird, man. It's weird. So anyway, you got the Jacobas. Now they're cousins. Oh, God. It's like damn Bob, and Bob. I tell you, man, it's Larry, Daryl, and Daryl almost all over again. Remember that show Newhart? Oh, my God. It's like, hi, this is my brother Daryl. My other brother Daryl, or no, my brother Larry, I don't know. However it went, but Jesus, you get my point. They weren't the brightest either. One of them was kind of smart, but he acted like he was dumb. You know, it's kind of undercover. These guys aren't playing. They really are dumb. Oh, I tell you. So anyway, they don't come around much. They like to float around. Now, the reason we kind of get tired of these guys is they just pop up all over the place. They think they can just put down a campfire and camp overnight for a couple of days, tearing up trees, leaving their trash around, partying, having kegers. It gets quite annoying. Every once in a while, we got to kind of put a little radar on them. Tracking symbol, Jacoby's always giving to us, you know, keep an eye on their cousins, because Jesus Christ. Sometimes they'll pop up on you, man, and they've had a kegger, you wake them up too early in the damn morning, they get pissed, start shooting guns off and shitting at you and chasing you around, because then you know they're throwing shit at your house. It's shame. Damn shame. Tell you, damn teenagers these days come around here growing beards, running around with their shirts off up in the damn mountain. You know, it's still kind of cold up here even though it's summertime. I mean, at night at least. Anyway, that's them. They're not that bright. We kind of worry about them sometimes. I don't think they're going to make it. Now, one of the other families, the Wacobees. The Wacobees are the weird ones, man. You don't see them much topside. I mean, they pretty much forsaken their top part of the area. I don't know. The land they own up top is probably, well, it's worthless. They own the top of the mountain. That's why I wouldn't live up there either. Talk about cold. But instead of living up there, these sumbitches decided to move down the caves underneath the lake. It's like, what the hell? Where are you going to go for food and stuff? Ain't nothing down there to eat. Bats. Maybe you can fish down there. I don't know. Never see them come up, so you got to wonder. Is it they come up at night? They come up at daytime? And hell, you go down there to look around. They don't like you down there. They'll shoot at you. I'm telling you, man, there's some weird ones. I hear tales they just sit down there and stare at the damn wall. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them. What, they found some cave mushrooms? Or is that even a thing? I mean, really? Are cave mushrooms a thing? Psychedelic mushrooms? Berries? Hell, I don't know, man. I just know something, though. It's freaking weird. Really weird. You know what I mean? I mean, no one knows what they do down there. For the love of God, it could be some weird type shit. They could be like in some weird techno-industrial. Hell, they could be like, goth and stuff. I don't know. I mean, maybe? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Somebody needs some hugs when they're kids. Now, over on the central peninsula of the big northern lake, you got LB and his wife Nighthawk. They've been there for a while building up this nice little lake house. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's a little cove area. Man, if only the gasoline was easier to come by up here, man. Have a nice little boat, maybe a ski-doo. It's the only thing I miss about city life, I'm telling you. Yep, they own that central peninsula area. They're pretty good folks. I like them. They're my friends, at least. I never had a problem with them. If you ever need anything, they're always there to help out. I'm telling you, man, they'd give you their own shirt off their back. Sometimes they have. Yeah, it's a tough life out here in the woods. Anyway, this is where kind of things get a little hairy. Because, they've been here for a while, too. And their property goes all the way up the hill. Well, that's where the line is also for another family that's been out here for a while. These guys are the worst. The Abernathy's. They're assholes. They're the ones that start most of the problems around the mountain lately. Them and their wild-ass cousins. They're a big old group that like to go camping and hunting, too. Just like the Jacobies, man. I'm telling you. These folks need to get their shit together. Get their families in order. We're nice folk. We don't cause trouble around this area. We like to have a little good time, socialize, but we don't go, shooting at folks just because they're close to their line. Well, that's where everything got hairy that one time. There's a story behind all that. It's pretty interesting. So one day, the Abernathy's decided to set some fireworks off down there by old Hawk and them. Yeah, Ben wasn't too pleased with it. Apparently, it scared the crap out of Tag. Now, Tag's the other neighbor. I haven't talked about him. He lives up here on that rock across from them. He's right there on their line, too. He's a good guy. He's friends. We've known everybody around here for a while, like I said. Anyway, they decided to set some fireworks off as a prank. Well, it kind of got everybody a little riled up. See, people have been out hunting. Some bullets went stray. Shots got missed. And old Abernathy's, well, they're the cause of most of the trouble and mischief around here. Yeah, I tell you. Assholes till I don't know what to say about these guys. Anybody who decides to cause trouble and mayhem in a peaceful existence like this place. Cold Mountain's known for a lot of things. Being known for assholes, though, is one thing we're not proud of. Sadly, it's a true fact. Anyway, old Abernathy's decided to cause some trouble. After they set the fireworks off, some yelling happened. People decided to say some choice words. Things went back and forth. Words became weapons. Weapons became bullets, and bullets began firing everywhere. The old ringleader of the Abernathy's was Bobby. We called him Bob the Builder. Kind of special, it seemed like. He liked to wear his helmet. Not knocking folks that wear helmets. I mean, there's no ATVs out here. There's no gas. I mean, so why are you wearing a helmet? I don't know. Like to run into trees a lot, I guess. Maybe it's childhood. I don't know. There's things we question about these guys. I mean, middle of summer, wearing a jacket, heavy jacket, just beating trees, run their heads into them. Yeah. Bobby wasn't known for a lot of brilliant ideas in life, can I say. Now, the other brother, they're the ones that kind of caused most of the trouble. Bobby ran down there with Timmy, and Jimmy stayed at the base. He liked to hang out at home a lot, I guess. I don't know. He's the one that always just sat up there and yelled at everybody. So as these words began exchanging between the brothers and old Ben and Nighthawk, it got a little bit more intensified than necessary. I don't know if it was Jimmy or Bobby or Timmy. One of them took a shot, and things got heated. What developed next was a gunfight of magnitude and proportions. Of course, old Ben got knocked out too, but Nighthawk was a tramp. She came in there and defended her man like a true champion. She took out all of them. The Abernathy's were the ones that caused all their problems. Like I said, they got cousins too, and a lot of them. So they're the ones that everybody always had to worry about. But I'm telling you, old Ben, Nighthawk, they're putting up to enough. They went after old Jimmy that day. They made sure Jimmy and the rest of the Abernathy's got the message. It's about that time old Ben woke up, ran up the hill to help old Nighthawk out. Jimmy sat up there firing at him crazily. Now, you gotta understand, Jimmy's not all there. This boy, well, I don't know. He don't ever come down. He just sits up there and fires at people. I think they have a term for that in some stuff. Rooftop camper? I don't know. Anyway, he sat up there firing off everything he possibly could at old Nighthawk. Ben snuck around and got a good couple of shots in on him, but Nighthawk, once again, saved the day. Boy, I tell you, those two put in up a good hell of a fight. I mean, they didn't take no gumption from them. Jimmy, Timmy, all of them, they went down pretty quick. Bobby, too. And he had the helmet. You'd think somebody with a helmet was a little bit more secured. Nah, that didn't happen. Old Jimmy, he met the same fate his brothers did. Got knocked up, out. Again, I quote Friday in that. That's the best statement ever. Knock thee out. Yeah, that's all you can say. So anyway, what happens when you piss off your neighbors around now? Now, usually some folks just call the cops, let them deal with it. Up here in the mountains, we get mountain justice. Does that mean? Yeah, well, it causes a lot of trouble getting mountain justice, though, because remember, they had their cousins over there. And boy, did they have a lot of cousins. God, did they have a lot of cousins. And they weren't too happy when they found out what was going on. Thank goodness old Nighthawk and Ben were able to get in and get out pretty quick. So anyway, after a good old time, Ben and them kept beating on the door. They were going to get into their base. They figured they weren't making too much racket with the thunderstorm. And apparently the cousins, they didn't know what was going on. But old Ben and Nighthawk did. They knew what time it was. It's time to get payback. You don't come crossing over property lines shooting at folks and not get away without paying the toll. And old Nighthawk and Ben, they extracted the toll. I think they even called old Tag over to come get some of that good old loot. I'm telling you, man, it's a hard knock life in the woods. But it's a better life when you're able to get into somebody else's house and take their shit. That's right. Nothing about, possession's 9/10 of the law? How's that work? Horseshoes and hand grenades even? I don't know. Anyway, old Nighthawk and Ben, they got their shit. But what was to happen afterwards? Well, that's the real story. One little spark of an incident would cause so much. Yep, the Wacobees, they heard about it. They deemed it was necessary to do what was happening. I mean, hey, what can you say? Somebody starts it, somebody's got to finish it. And the Wacobees were fine with who was finishing it. That's all I can say. I mean, they kind of run the shit around here, I guess. They are good folks. Unfortunately, there's only a handful of Wacobees. And the rest of them, well, yeah. there's a lot more of the other folks. So who knows? This world we live in, it's a hell of a world. It's a hell of a day and age. The only thing I can tell you is Cold Mountain's full of everything. Happiness, joy, sadness, anger, death, life, and crazy sons of bitches. Yep, that's Cold Mountain for you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed our stories. Till next time, folks.
I sacrifice myself.
Yeah,
Oh, for the greater good.
I'm a lurk op, remember? I lurk behind and then I take shit out.